Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 9:43 on Sunday night. Back with two for tomorrow. I sort of planned to have a few pints tonight, but it didn't happen because I went to Tuam today to the Pierce's Corofin game. Should have brought headgear as well. I'm sniffling a bit tonight, so for fear it might get worse, I said I would lie low. Great win for Pierce's. There were 5-2, 11-4 underdogs. Corofin actually had been favourites to win the All-Ireland club. Pierce had 3 weeks to prepare, and the Galway man in charge, the hurting choker Frank Canning, had them in tip-top shape, an all-round performance by the 15 plus the subs. Normally in games like that you might see 5 or 6 sort of excel and the rest of them sort of tipping in behind. I thought the whole team played well as a whole. Great unit. They're fiery and they're tough. They're gone 6-1, third favourites now to win the All-Ireland, but I see Ballinea's 14-1. They're a big prize because it'll probably be a Ballinea Pierce's Connacht final. And it can happen in the final. And the Mayo champions can't be too bad. I haven't seen them playing. Coola is the favourites now, and Dr. Crokes are second favourites. I came back in and I watched the Chiefs win tonight, and I went off making a cup of tea. I was thinking they were 8-0 going in, that they were going to lose to Denver. Denver defence played brilliant, and they let the clock wind down for a 32 to 35 yard field goal to win, and it was blocked. Who was it blocked by? Mickey D, Mike Dana. So they're 9-0. Things didn't go right. Mahomes wasn't on his game at all tonight. He missed Kelsey, who was open in the end zone for a touchdown, and he missed Worthy as well at one point. Threw it about 3 or 4 foot over his head. Could be more. So they're 9-0. They're winning. They know how to win, but I mean, you don't miss a field goal like that. You shouldn't anyway. But proves that there's no such thing as a gimme. The football went better than the racing. It was peculiar today. A fella sent me a picture of outside or doubles today. They were given special doubles to bookies for Jericho and Marine Nationale, over 2-1, and like, they must know something, or else they're psychic, because both of them drifted like hell, and the two of them didn't run their race. You'd often, I don't know, is there conspiracy going on, or times, or just how do they know so much, or they can't be pot lucky all the time. I don't know what happened, Jericho Dramley. I was watching it there a while ago when he came in, that he acted up in the paddock and he wasn't let them saddle him, and I don't know. You'd wonder why the change in temperament would have never happened before. Marine Nationale, bet by Calixios. The Bramhead has them fairly forward, the jumpers this time of the year, and they're going great. The yard was in great state, and Fettel first time out. We had Pedley Wood 14s last night, went off 11-2. You'd imagine that it'd be in the first 4. No, it was 5th, one out of the money. Gway Cool went off 10 or 11-1, and looked like it was going to be winning, nearly jumping the last, and blew up. A horse that desperately needed the run. And Mumbles, for a gambling yard, drifted out like a barge out to 8 and 9 and 10-1, and went off. I thought that would be out in front to try and make it a test of stamina. Yes, it would have if the handbrake was off, but put at the back of the pack, and with all that went on in front of it, it was in a position, if it wanted to get into the race, come around the turn for home with only one in front. But there'll be another day for that horse. 2.5 mile, Chepstow Foss Lass, over fences. It jumped well enough, but today wasn't its day, so not too good. Tomorrow, 2 horses. A horse had tipped up the last day and it was withdrawn. I think it was the excuse coffin or so, something lame, a lame excuse. Maybe it was lame. Altanera. It's a well-bred sort. Went off a big enough price for something like that, 7-1, when it was stepped up and trip in Wolverhampton. And as I was saying the last day, the step up and trip again further should be to its advantage. Here it is in the K-Rousing colours, the famous K-Rousing colours.
Payment plan now, Luke Morris down in the drive position. Nevendon inside the 2 by a couple of lengths. Altanera, the grey filly, is angled out. She's beginning to run on quite powerfully. Then Payment plan and Hidden Pearl, and now Altanera is bearing down on Nevendon as they come inside the furlong. Altanera strikes the front from Nevendon. Payment plan is back in third. Altanera, Nevendon battling on Brick Grimley, but it's Joey Haynes at the double. Altanera, see.
It's a 2-1 shot, 15-8. Grand Duchess Olga, we've seen that recently, which was second to Simeon. It's a 4-year-old, but it's getting, what is it, £7 or £8 allowance to 3-year-old. You'd imagine that it should be competitive. It's rated, 61, carrying 9 stone. And there's a nice little graduation chase in Carlisle, a hot favourite, a 4-year-old. 4-year-old hasn't won that, but I'm not so sure. I didn't have time to check back. I'm talking about the last 6 years that a 4-year-old hasn't won it, but how many have competed in it is the thing. Maybe someone sharper than myself will be able to tell me. Nell's son, first time out. Unexpected Party, that won the Grand Annual, beat Path D, who was third, getting £4, now given £4, and it should be only given to if there's a handicap. It's rated 146, 144. Gavin Cromwell doesn't send them over for the fresh air. This has a recent run when it won in Cheltenham, beat Jazzy Massey. Unexpected Party, I think that was that 2.5 the last day? It was 2.5. It didn't stay. The 2.5 or the 2 mile it suited better. The 4-year-old, it's hard to know. It's getting the weight allowance, but it's coming out of hurdles race that it hasn't ran since it ran in Aintree. It's I'm going to go with Path D to the 3-1 shot earlier. I'm back to that 3-1, and the hope that the experience it has run 11 times, and sometimes when you win it becomes a bit of a habit. So it's the last time out winner. Keith Donoghue travelling over to claim the ride. Khalif Taberle, 4-year-old, carrying only 10 stone 6. Some of Nichols's needs the run, some of them don't. But this is first time in a chase, so I'm going to go with a bit of experience. And hopefully we might have a decent start to the week. It's 5-2 shot there with a few 94. It was a 3-1 earlier. So that's it. Bash the bookies, over and out.